Hello everyone, how are you doing guys? In today's video I will dedicate it to the book. The writer is George. He was a singer in early 2000s, 2010, 2008. He was so famous, and she was actually my favorite singer. And I remember still the one song, Too Little Too Late. It was on my phone as a ringtone. So I'm reading her book, and I understood from the book that from early age she was different. I mean, she was more musical. She liked like music, acting, rather than studying like math, calculations. So, and from the school, she bullied because of her differences. I mean, maybe she didn't like to talk with her peers, with her friends, like classmates, and even though she didn't like willing to do that, so that's why she had a problem when she was like schoolgirl. And from the early age, from the school, she liked to be a singer. She liked to be an adult and earn money. She wanted to escape from the school, from the education, and she liked to work as a really grown-up person, grown-up people. Another problem she faced, like her parents, both of them, especially the father, was addicted from the alcohol, and he went several times to the hospital, rehab hospitals, and he spent their time. And she explained that. When he was sober, he was in a good mood, he was like healthy, he was good, really. He had a really good relationship, between them. They had a like really tight bond. But when he had a problem with the alcohol and the other forbidden substance, he was so angry, he was wild, he could lost his memory, this kind of behavior. It was really strange. And also her mother wasn't so stable, like her character wasn't so stable. And time to time he wanted to give up her life, and it was happened one time. And she always worried to lose her. And it was really hard for young girl. When she was like 18, her mom tried attempt to make the suicide, but thankfully he came earlier that day, and she saved her mother's life. And her mother wrote a letter to her and left the letter, 3 or 5 pages. And she felt that she's not enough good. And they have because her daughter Georgia was so famous at the time. She spent a lot of her time with her manager, producer, or that with her band to create the new music. And she feels like she's like the leftover. And she was sad, and she wanted to spend a lot of time with her daughter, but she didn't have enough time. And she felt like she's no longer like enough good. And no one wants to talk with her. This kind of feelings she had in the past, and she wanted to commit suicide. So this kind of story of your parents, they are not stable enough, and even though I can judge her mother, like she's already grown up in her 50s, and this young girl only in her 18s and 20s, early 20s, and she should have faced like this. These conceptions, like these consequences, or like this experience, a bad experience. I mean, her mother is so selfish for me, because she's already grown up. I mean, your daughter is grown up, so you have to release your daughter, you have to release your children, and she need to have her own life. And she did the great at that time. She was doing her best. She was so famous. Her work athletic was so good. I mean, she worked hard. She provide the money, she provide the family. And at the time, her mother didn't work, and she relied on her business, on her success, and she act like a little girl. I mean, she's okay, she works hard, like, how are you gonna make the blame someone that you didn't fulfill your dream, your path, your career. And it feels like she is like some kind of jealous to her daughter. I don't know, I have this kind of inner feelings to her mother. Yeah, that's for today's story. And I keep reading, actually. I keep reading when I have time, when I have my free time, like break time. I also time read. In a way, I also struggling with my English because of my work. Like most of the time I speak in Kazakh, and I heard like a lot of like Kazakh speaking content, like with my coworkers, with my friend, and with my son, actually. So this kind of hard for me. I try to change my mind. I change my mind into English. And let's see. Yeah, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.